Two embarrassing by-election defeats last night, the latest humiliation for a flailing Prime Minister who's lost the support of the country and much of his own party, clinging shamelessly to power, riding this blood-streaked turd of a nation ever deeper into the sewers of recession. This is a man who hasn't made a good decision since the pandemic started. Now this shambling third-rate clown's run out of party tricks, the show's over, nobody's clapping, and everyone's wondering who's going to clean up the mess. Unjustified lockdowns, free money furlough schemes exploited by criminals, COVID restrictions they imposed on us but couldn't be bothered to follow themselves, skyrocketing inflation, the greatest tax robbery the British public have ever been subjected to, unaffordable petrol, unaffordable food, airports in chaos, passports and visas unavailable, an NHS that everyone pays for but no one can access, a vote of confidence almost lost, and now in its weakened state, a government being exploited by poisonous unions, indulging in unjustified money-grubbing rail strikes, stopping people getting to work, to hospital appointments, stopping kids getting to their school exams, damaging the economy even further, driving inflation even higher, inching us all closer to the poverty line, and yet still Boris won't step down. How long does this drag on for? What atrocious, useless fool will take his position? What narcissist, bloated by their own hubris, will grab the poisoned chalice of leadership and steer us irrevocably further into the fiery pits of hell? All across the Western world, people's ideological differences drive them further apart, and every day brings another disaster. More failures of leadership, more incompetence, and a widening wealth gap between the top 1% and everybody else. Meanwhile, a TikTok generation of weak children crying about their gender pronouns offer absolutely no hope for the future. What can you do personally in these circumstances of global catastrophe? Absolutely nothing. Go off grid, get yourself a tent and go and live deep in the woods. Before you go, get rid of all your money, your debit cards and your credit cards, because your money's like a tracking device. Wherever you spend money, you're leaving a trail by which you can be found. Who's going to come after you? The Chinese, the WEF, the vegans, the trans activists, perhaps all of them. Quickly get rid of all your money now by clicking on the links to my Patreon or PayPal below this video. Remove yourself from society before people start eating each other.